losing their trade. Those consequences, they bite, and they bite hard. They leave deep, deep, deep gashes. There's going to be scars. Our kith and kindred are probably going to bear the brunt of particular things as a consequence, because as a rule, our kith and kindred, they don't think beyond 20 minutes. It's a mess. The quote-unquote strong dollar has consequences. Things are rippling out. And those that's in a precarious situation, we're going to see things get worse. When you see folks that have means not buying stuff, but paying down their debts, when you see the quote-unquote banks are not making as many loans as they normally have been, in a non-substance game, they need the banks to make loans to create financial or quote-unquote economic activity. There's plenty of liquidity because the banks are not making as many loans. They're dropping the quote-unquote interest rates, which is supposed to spur growth. The issue at hand here is what I've been saying all along. Globalization is breaking down on the form and on the substance. What does that do for commerce and trade under what most folks are used to? Manufacturers require folks to consume their products. Consumption. If consumption decreases and there's less demand for your product, which you always hear me speak about, whimsical items. Parties can survive and not buy your watch that counts your steps that you produce. If you're producing whimsical items, folks can survive without buying your whimsical item, which means your products are not moving, which means you have fewer orders, which means those that are in the manufacturing sector can get laid off or fired from their trade. Yes, there's a mad dash to bring manufacturing back to North-Amexem from the Far East. Some of that manufacturing, though, is going to be necessary. Very much so. I'm still a strong proponent of seeing our folks, our youth, those in their late teens, in their early 20s, and in the 30s and 40s. I want to see them establishing businesses within the Amexem-Moor-Empire, producing electronic components here in North-Amexem. Yes, it's true. A lot of those components will go into whimsical items. Some of those components, though, they go into what they call a high-end product. Some of those high-end products are in servers. Some of those high-end products, they're in life-saving equipment, electronics, that are used in all manner of things that help folks to survive. There are those who wouldn't survive without pacemakers. Those components are going to have electronics in it. Why should others have all the fun? We should be getting on that action too. We have to have our folks that establish a business that can get that market share. I have no problem with our folks swinging a baseball bat or throwing a football or bouncing the basketball down the court. Get that bag. Get that bag. We need folks to do other things, because not everyone's going to make it to be able to get that kind of a bag in that particular industry of sports or music or other forms of entertainment. Plumbers, HVAC, Not just the maintenance, the production of HVAC equipment, the production of components that's used by plumbers. Getting more of us to be in on that action. HVAC is not a whimsical item. If you domicile in an area where the temperatures stay around 80 or higher, no, you're going to want to have air conditioning. HVAC is going to be around for those that need that kind of thing. And since 41% of the global population generally domiciles around the tropical Cancer, there's a large demand for HVAC. Plumbing, unless you're using the outhouse, if those still around, plumbing's going to be around for sinks and toilets. Septic tanks go bad over because folks put things in the toilet they have no business putting in there. There's going to be a need for plumbing always, and plumbers always, to do the installations, to do the repairs. Private and commercial, for plumbing and HVAC. With the business established within the Amexem-Moor-Empire, and through proper training, able to do interjurisdictional business. Getting our folks to think beyond 20 minutes has been a struggle. Getting our folks, getting our kith and kindred to choose to broaden their horizons is a struggle.